It is possible to say that the Islamic Development Bank is clearly putting in place the idea of acting for the benefit of SDGs by using Maqasid al-Sharia inspiration. By reading from their website, the 2030 Agenda aspires to achieve 17 high-level sustainable development goals and 169 specific targets encompassing the social, economic, and environmental dimensions of development. This aspiration for human dignity and to leave no one behind is fully in line with the principles and objectives of development from an Islamic perspective, namely Maqasid al-Sharia. How? Let's make some practical examples. Let's start by discussing the issue of wasting. As stated in Quran chapter 6 verse 141, so when they bear fruit, eat some of it, paying what is due on the day of harvest, but not to be wasteful. God does not like wasteful people. Islamic Development Bank has a good practice in Baku, Azerbaijan, related to turn waste into energy and use trash that would have gone to landfill to generate electricity, generating enough power for 50,000 households each year and cut over 500,000 tons of CO2 emissions. But let's continue by discussing the issue of gender empowerment. In this sense, we must be aware, avoiding any apologetic interpretation and by not denying the existence of gaps that should be fulfilled. But at the same time, the work the Islamic Development Bank is doing in this regard is extremely interesting, using their words to help achieve gender parity in accordance with the tenets of Islam. In this sense, in their perspective, the aim of equity is to achieve social justice and well-being. In the framework of gender empowerment, the Islamic Development Bank focuses its attention on 4 pillars. First one is access, improving access to resources and services. The second one is mainstreaming women's needs in operation. Third one is agency, promoting women's agency and participation. And last one is learning, fostering a learning environment. The initials of these 4 words form at the same time the word amal, which in Arabic means hope. One best practice that IDBs usually quotes for gender empowerment is the development of infrastructure for the benefit of 5 schools in rural Mozambique that has been created a better learning environment for 40,000 students. Pass rates went up from 55 to 80%, and there are now more girls attending the school. Last but not least, sustainability and development are also topics related to the reduction of inequalities, in line with SDG number 10. In this framework, the Islamic Development Bank is focusing on youth Muslim in Great Britain with the aim of reaching thousands of underachieving and unemployed young people in Muslim communities across the United Kingdom. The target is to turn around the lives of over 2,500 young participants through educational support and training. During phase 1 of the project, Islamic Development Bank supported over 1,000 youths, while in phase 2, they reached out more than 1,500 people. Over half of young people given support were unemployed.